It is Halloween week in Dandy's World. The update literally comes out on Friday, and I'm so excited I cannot contain myself. Watch. I'm uncontained. Now, we've already talked about Rebecca, one of the new toons coming out this update. She is a skeleton. But when I was out of town last week, Quell went ahead and posted even more sneak peeks and content, including another new toon that we're gonna talk about and take a look at today and discover all the new secret potentialities. I don't think that's a word. Hey, what are you staring at, Blot? That wouldn't be the like button, would it? That would be totally weird. Okay, first thing I want to mention is Quell put a sneak peek of the lobby, and I'm honestly a little bit surprised about some of this. She said, a little sneak peek of the lobby for Halloween, plus Rebecca. I'll probably be announcing when Halloween releases soon. And here's the picture she posted of the Halloween lobby. First thing I want to mention is I am very surprised that the tree is not orange. I thought for sure an orange tree was almost necessary for the Halloween update. Another thing I'm surprised about, I'm surprised the plants are not dead. You would think for a Halloween lobby that all the plants that's always in the lobby, you would think they would be dead and just like dead branches and sticks. But no, they're alive. Maybe they did die and then they came back to life, so now they're zombie plants. So maybe it kind of does make sense. Another thing I was really surprised about with this lobby picture is the lack of pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. I thought for sure we would have pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. I mean, we have spider webs, which is great, and maybe telling to a future toon we might be getting. But I was like, wait a minute, where's all the pumpkins? And then I saw something. Look over there. Far in the corner. You see that? You see that little semicircle that's orange right there? That looks like a pumpkin to me. If you go to the same part of the current Dandy's World lobby and you kind of line your camera up where Rebecca is standing, there's nothing over there. There's no pumpkin, nothing, or like any shape that could resemble a pumpkin currently. So I'm pretty confident that that's a pumpkin. Now it could just be a decor pumpkin, or maybe it could be the side of a head of a new toon. You never know, right? But either way, overall, this lobby honestly looks a lot more basic than I thought it would look. Doesn't feel very Halloween-y, at least in this picture. You do have orange lights up here, which I guess kind of set the mood for orange, but the rest of it doesn't really look that Halloween, but maybe it'll feel different when we're actually playing in the lobby after the update drops. As always, let me know what your thoughts are on the lobby down in the comments below. And of course, the next thing we have not talked about yet, one of the most important things that happened last week, is we got the second toon, Sylvester. Mwah, chef's kiss of a name, I love it. Sylvester is Connie's brother. As you can see, she is dragging him in and he looks very over it and annoyed, like, come on, I did not want to be here. I was literally just taking a nap. How could you do this to me? But his design actually looks so cute. I love this picture right here because you can see Connie's personality like, voila! And then Sylvester's like, bruh. And then he's like, yeah, no. And Connie's like, ugh, typical brother of mine. And this is so exciting. So we already have Rebecca on one hand, and now we have Sylvester on the other hand. Personally, I think that Rebecca is gonna be the common toon. She feels very common, her vibe. I don't know, I'm sorry, but she just feels common. And then I think Sylvester is going to be either the uncommon or the rare, because we know it's probably not going to be the main. Maybe just because of the order of how she's releasing them, maybe he will be the uncommon toon, which will make the next one the rare, which we may or may not get before this weekend. And then the main, I have a thought about the main. You know how when you come up to Dial right here and you click on the gossip and he talks about how Toodles doesn't have any friends except for that one friend around Halloween time that is also somewhere around her age, so we know is a child? What if that toon is actually the main? A child main toon? I'm just saying, it's possible. I still really like my spider idea, so I hope whoever the main is, regardless of their age, I hope that they're a spider. A pumpkin would be cool, but I feel like a pumpkin is what everybody would expect, and Quell likes to take what everybody would expect and throw it out the window and give us the unexpected. Oh, and going back to Sylvester for a second, what if Sylvester had 4 hearts because he's wearing armor? Think about it, he could be like a tank character who's really slow, but he has an extra heart because he's wearing armor, so it kind of makes sense. I don't know. Well, one thing we can guess pretty confidently is that there's gonna be a pumpkin related toon because it just makes sense. And if you take a look at the Halloween event page that Quell posted for the event coming this weekend, you'll see that she posted a little silhouette here of Rebecca and a little silhouette here of Sylvester, as well as pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. And if you read into it way too much, like I'm very good at doing, you'll see that there's pumpkins. So it may or may not mean anything, but I like to think that maybe it might, probably. And just to recap, the last thing that we have from Quell is actually a little bit of a sneak peek of what the map is going to look like, which is really cool. I like the purple and the paintings behind Rebecca here. As she walks over, you can kind of get a little bit like there's a little bit of a beam there attached to that brick wall. And honestly, the difference in floors here kind of makes me think that maybe there's a kitchen. A haunted kitchen, like a haunted house. Oh my gosh, it's totally possible. Wait, as I'm editing this video, Quell just posted new leak, Halloween skin reveal. Let's watch this. Glisten, oh my gosh, is Glisten. He is so dark. Oh, and is that a witch Shelly? Oh my goodness, which Shelly skin is that? Okay. I love the Shelly witch skin. Oh my gosh, and Glisten is looking super evil back there. Oh, this makes me even more excited. Well, anyway, I am so excited for this update, and I know you are too, and you should let me know how excited you are by commenting down below, and the amount of emojis, punctuation marks, and capital letters, and maybe even crazy fonts that you use will let me know just how excited you are. And that's gonna do it for today's video. It is Halloween week in Dandy's World, and we're just a few days away from the total excitement coming to fruition, and it's just gonna explode our brains. If you're new around here, make sure you're subscribed to not miss any of the action. Also, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and if you want to see more content from me, go ahead and check out the spooky, probably not that spooky, video that Connie is looking at right now. It's not Halloween yet, so it's not a Halloween video, but you know, I'm just trying to get in the spooky spirit, you know, kind of how that goes. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see all of you beautiful people in the next video.